Welcome to the EPA series, a journey into your Evo potential analysis. I'm Annalisa, inner alchemist, and in this space, we will explore the hidden layers of how you think, choose, and act so you can lead your life and business with clarity, not chaos. This isn't about fixing who you are, it's about revealing your design so that everything begins to work better for you. Let's begin. Ciao, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here again. That alone is an act of self discipline, showing up, choosing yourself, listening to the whispers of your future self, even when life interferes and it is really loud. Today, we're talking about something that's often misunderstood and often misused like a whip: self discipline. But I want to offer you a new lens, not one made of shame and force, but one made of integrity and inner alignment. In the Evo Potential Analysis, EPA, self discipline measures more than structure. It reflects your sense of responsibility, your ability to finish what you start, your desire to go deep instead of staying superficial, your tendency to handle details, not just the bigger picture. It's not about being a productivity robot. It's about this. When you give your word to yourself or to others, do you follow through? Do you complete the cycles that you open? Do you treat your own time, values, and goals with the same respect you give your clients, your family, and your deadlines? Self-discipline is the sacred art of holding your future self in high regard and building a life that honors that. When this trait in the EPA map scores low, the pattern looks like this. You start things, but you don't finish them. You explain things, but you don't teach them. You assign tasks, but don't check if they got done. You float at the service of your responsibilities because going deeper feels overwhelming. You might even be a big picture thinker. You might even be a motivator, a real leader when it comes to ideas and inspiration, but something in the execution doesn't hold. Cycles remain open. Tasks are delegated without training. The team gets confused. Clients are unsure. And you end up back where you started, cleaning up what was left undone. It's not a lack of intelligence. It's a pattern of unfinished agreements. And over time, that erodes not only your reputation, but your own sense of self-trust. So let me offer you a metaphor. Imagine your life is a house. Every time you leave something half done, an email unsent, a promise unmet, a detail ignored, it's like leaving a window open. At first, it's fine, but eventually the wind gets in. The papers blow, the rain comes, and then you're cleaning up storms you didn't even see coming. Low self-discipline creates silent messes, messes that become stress, stress that becomes burnout, burnout that becomes disconnection from your own power. And when you lead a team or a family or a business, this ripple affects everyone. So now let's imagine the opposite. You are a person of clean exchanges. What does that mean? What you start, you finish. What you say, you mean. What you promise, you deliver, even if it's uncomfortable and difficult. You train your team members well. You close all loops. You schedule time to complete, not just to begin. You honor the details because you know that excellence lives there. You're not driven by perfectionism, but by your higher purpose. And your systems reflect your soul. That is self-discipline at its highest expression. And yes, like every other trait, it can be learned. Spiritually speaking, self-discipline is a practice of alignment between intention and action. It's not about control. Listen, it's about care. Care. for your future self. Care for your commitments. Care for the people who trust you. In this way, self-discipline becomes an act of devotion. Oh, I love this. It says, I take this life seriously, not solemnly, but seriously enough to do what must be done to protect what matters the most. So if this trait is low for you, don't shame yourself. Always be kind and patient. You can start here if you like. Number 1, track your open cycles. Make a list of every action, promise, project that's still half done in your world, personal or professional. Don't judge it. See it and write it down. Second, commit to one closure per day. Each closed loop is a gift to your nervous system and to your clarity and to your self-esteem, because you'll feel greater every time you close a loop. 3, use numbers. People with low self-discipline tend to ignore metrics. Start using a simple dashboard to track what matters, not to micromanage yourself, but to wake yourself up to the objective facts. 4, notice your exchange. Are you giving as much value as you are receiving? Are you quietly underperforming while convincing yourself you're doing enough? Or maybe, just maybe, you're overgiving in one area and underperforming in another. It isn't about punishment. It's about truth-telling, because the truth will always set you free, and self-discipline will always set your future up for success. So if you've been living in overwhelm or floating in a sea of half-finished tasks, if you're tired of starting strong and finishing scattered, then maybe this is the moment to pause and recalibrate. Let me know how I can be of service. Let me know what you would like to explore. Drop me a like and a follow. This helps me a lot. And I will see you in next episode. Remember, self-discipline is not a whip. It's a compass. It doesn't ask you to do more. It asks you to do what matters and to do it fully. Until next time, ti abbraccio. You are the keeper of your word to yourself and to your destiny. Ciao.